what's going on? You know who it is. It is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan of hotels, on the spot funding. It is the building. AJ is in the house. What's going on, man? Thank you for being on the pod. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We over here at the Podcast Summit, and you know how it goes. You know, hotels, we need money for anything that can happen. A hurricane, a leak, a flood, anything, the government shutdown, anything can just happen.
Absolutely.
Well, we just need money on the spot, man. So AJ's here. He's going to tell us everything we need to know, or give us a couple of plays of what we need to do, what we need to get funding, and then it's the emergency. Man, how you doing today?
I'm amazing, man. I had no complaints. How you feeling, boss?
Not too bad, man. This is an amazing event. I'm glad to be here and support all the vendors that supported this event.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how did you get started in this business?
This business kind of found me. I was sleeping on my cousin's couch a couple years ago, 447 credit score, was trying to actually take my wholesaling business to the next level. I walked into a bank, applied for some funding. I got denied. When I got denied in the bank, I did what most people like us do. I blamed the bank, called them racist. And the lady, she was a little darker than you. So there's no way that they were racist. And she told me that she was like, that's ignorant, right? And the reason why you didn't get approved for funding is because of everything that you did in your past leading up to this moment. So I'm like, you don't know nothing about me. So she said, but I could tell everything about you based off of your credit profile, which I didn't understand credit at the time. So she helped me actually look at my credit, identify what the problems were. I went back to that bank in 90 days. And I got approved for a business loan for $50,000 with no documentation.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was so simple for me that I knew many people in the world didn't know that this was possible. So I started speaking about it. I started talking about it. I started marketing about it, and I started getting leads where I was already helping people structure their business, and I found out very fast that they were getting their businesses structured because they wanted funding. So I finally got my first funding client August 13th, 2023. And I just never looked back.
Nice. You know, we have different emergencies. Some of them could be payroll. Some of them could be asset management where, you know, we have to maybe do a capital upgrade or something like that, like a FF&E expense. For instance, someone has to change out their locks. Their locks are so old, they have to change it. They need a quick $20,000-$30,000 to make that happen, but they don't have the budget to pay for it all at once because their budget has already been approved and they can't change it. So they will probably need like something like a lower payment where they can, you know, maybe pay $600 a month, or maybe pay the minimum balance until they can get a new budget approved.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the plays that you have when it comes to maybe just getting, you know, some quick, fast money until they can actually...
So I don't even want to look at it as fast money. I want to look at it as strategic capital. So like if I have good personal credit, at least a 700 credit score, no derogatory marks, 4 to 7 revolving accounts, credit age at least 4 years, and the proper comparables, with me having a hotel, I should have a good deposit relationship with my bank. If not, I would set up an account with somebody like Chase, where now all of the money that's coming in is going directly to Chase so we could build a solid relationship. I would go to them and I would apply for the Income Limited business card. With me having a hotel, I'm pretty sure that my monthly expenses are high because I have staffing. I have all of these things that I have to pay for. So we'll just say that my monthly expenses are 40 grand, right? With that being the case, they'll give me a 0% interest card from anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000. And I can actually utilize that business credit card to cover those expenses. And then once we get approved for another payout, we just pay that card off. The best part about it is if I do this, let's just say 4 to 5 times in 1 year where I constantly max this card out and pay it off and max it out and pay it off, after 60 to 90 days, I can start requesting credit limit increases where they'll give me an extra $10,000 to $15,000. So now I don't have to worry about getting approvals for making certain purchases because I have access to the capital myself.
Now, I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is they only bank with one bank. I actually heard this story of this guy. He owed the bank like maybe $500,000, and he had like $250,000 inside his account, and they were going through a rough time. So they took his $250,000, paid off the loan, and used that to pay off the loan, and left him with nothing. And he never banked with them again.
Yeah, so I don't have any stories like that, right? I'm not sure if that is something that's legal or not. It all depends on the paperwork that you signed when you got approved for your loan and the documentation and things of that sort. But for me, I don't think that banking with one bank is specifically the problem. I think the biggest problem that we face is people think that the best time to go and get access to capital is when they need it. Right? Like, what type of car do you drive?
Oh, I drive a 2020 Blazer.
2020 Blazer.
Yeah.
Is it a spare tire in there?
Yeah.
Do you wake up in the morning and say, my tire is going to go flat, so I hope the spare is here? No, you just drive, and when something happens, you are able to fix your current circumstances. I call it the oh shit fund, right? Oh shit, this is going on. I got to make payroll. Like, bills skyrocketed this month. I wasn't expecting for us to spend this much on marketing. This opportunity landed on the table. Why would I wait to go and get access to the capital when somebody brings me an idea instead of already having $250,000, and then when a moment arises, I can decide if I want to move or not?
Nice. When it comes to business line of credit, what are maybe the first beginner steps that hotels should take?
So first and foremost, you need to have a bank that you have a deposit history with. That's always going to be the first thing that I go to. Like, you don't know me from Adam. We met yesterday. If I asked you to borrow $50,000 right now, what would you say?
No.
Because you don't know me.
Yeah.
We have no understanding of each other. You just know I do funding. I know that you have a podcast for people with hotels.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's okay for you to tell me no. But people have this common misconception that when they walk in the bank, just because they're asking for it, they're supposed to get it. No, the bank wants to know you like you will want to get to know me before we do any type of business transactions. So build a business relationship by actually putting money in the account. And then 2, make sure your taxes is in order.
Yeah.
Like, the problem with most people, at the end of the year, they become magicians. Meaning, they write everything off. Their business didn't make any money because they want to save on taxes. And I teach my children that everything that is hard in the beginning is easy on the back end. And everything that's easy in the beginning is hard on the back end. So it's easy to write all your taxes off. It's easy to not have no expenses. But then when you go and apply for funding and they ask to see 2 years of tax documentation because you're getting an uncollateralized line of credit, they're going to say your business didn't make any money. So how are you going to pay us back if your business didn't make any money? Better yet, you got a return because you wrote everything off and said your business took a loss.
Yeah.
Your business is not profitable. Why would we invest into it? So second, make sure that your paperwork is in order. Make sure that your paper right so you can get your paper right. And then the third thing, find a bank that is willing to operate with you based off of your terms.
Sure.
Right? Like, some people will say, I need a $50,000 line of credit, and the bank will say, well, I'm only willing to give you 10. I'm not going to stay here. Y'all need my money sitting in this account, not the other way around.
That's
so I'll
right.
go somewhere else to a local credit union who is more inclined to actually take on my business with no hassle, no headache, than a JP Morgan, a Wells Fargo, so on and so forth.
Nice. Well, listen, how can everybody get in touch with you?
All you got to do is follow me on Instagram, amob_go_crazy. That's AMOB_go_crazy. Same on TikTok. That means always move on business. If you need help getting access to capital, all you got to do is DM me and say funding. Or say, listen, I seen the podcast where you was talking about hotels and I need your help. I'm here to serve the people because I am for the people. Understand that if your credit is shot, it's nothing that I can do for you besides fix your credit. And if we need to fix your credit, be patient and give grace, because it took you more than 90 days to diminish your credit profile. So if my team is working on your profile and you're not completely done in 7 days and you start to complain, I'm going to get you out of my ecosystem.
There we go. Listen, you know what to do. Thank you for joining us for another episode. This is Bruce Jordan of Michael Jordan Hotels signing out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bruce Jordan, the hotel revenue expert. I just want to take a quick second to thank you for watching this video. If you could just do us a big favor and just subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more videos like this, more information, great information about hotels. I'm also the author of the Hotel Revenue Bible. You can get that book on hotelrevenuebible.com. and we are here to answer all your questions. So if you have any questions, just shoot us a quick text at 321-321-2002. That's 321-321-2002. And you can book a revenue call. Go to hotelrevenuecall.com and we can answer any and all your questions. Just make an appointment with me. You'll do one-on-one with me. You'll be able to do one-on-one with me, and we could go ahead and get all your questions answered and see if you have any revenue issues that needs to be resolved. Talk to you soon. Thank you again. Hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate you.